I just record this videos 3 times in a row because Amber Alert. Okay, this is gonna be twice of recording because the first time I started recording, the Amber Alert just popped up and it just ruins on me. So I ain't gonna have to, get rid of Amber Alert so I can stop ruining my day. So now let's get started. What is our Dark Shots? And today we're gonna be reviewing the Transformers Battle Across Time Collection, Grimlock and Mirage. And there's a yarn, and I did not have the packaging. Sorry, bros. So, here is Grimlock and Mirage, and the way I'm going to review them both is to review Grimlock and then Mirage. Just to make sense of it. So first thing is we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at Grimlock. So here is Grimlock in his Dino mode. The Dino mode looks good. Grimlock is a repaint of Dinobot. Grimlock is a repaint of Dinobot with a new head. But hey, you'll wait till you see your turn, Mirage. So here is Grimlock, and let's take a look at the head sculpt here. The head sculpt is pretty nice. And nice texture around it. You got the faux chest right there, the eye right there. You can spy on you on the other side. You got the feet sticking out. At this point, I cannot get the legs to tab in. You get the tail miscolored and everything because I'm sure the bugs are. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they're kindling you? Now, articulation wise, the head can go down due to transformation. The mouth can open. Arms can go through 360. He has elbows, and he has a ball joint at the legs can kick back. You can break his legs. He has feet articulation. You can bring his toes down, but that's more like it for transformation. They can scratch you if they want to. He runs. He's running things should. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. His legs are kind of hanging out there. But hey, that's not all what Dinobots do. Since there's nothing else to talk about the Dino, now let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's! That just almost knocked down my tripod. I'm gonna remove the tail just for clearance because I don't want to hit the I don't want to hit my tripod. I mean, if I was close to it, then I would hit it. Alright, so the transformation, if you're a Dinobot, you know what to expect. You know, to bring the legs out. You want to take both legs and bring them down on tab. They're on the very, and now everything's trying to, and his legs is trying to be in there. Straighten out the knees. Close the panels right there. Want to flip up the heels for his heels are pretty tight. His heels are pretty tight. And for this point, now you want to rotate the waist. So there you have everything move out of the way. Now let's get down to the upper body. I'll just raise the camera so I can see what I'm doing. His throat is on a spring loaded, so I want to bring this down so it can compress all the way in. Take the nub of the tail and you have to bring this back, and you have to bring this forward, bring this more forward, and take the hinge, bring this down. You can see here that clip will go into that hinge, so it's gonna lock everything into place. make sure you move the arms out of the way. And you want to take the nub of the tail. You want to bring this back in. And you want to take this piece right there. You want to flip that out. Oh yeah, you might want to move his shoulder out of the way. You need to bring this down. And you want to bring this arm up. Bring the hand down. Rotate the wrist. And bring down his claws. Now you got the first one all done. Second pass. Same as the first. Take his arm. Moving his arm. I could have done it before. Oh well. Bring his arm down. And you want to rotate at the shoulder. And you want to rotate the claw. And bring the claws down. And now we're almost there. We're at the home stretch. Bring his shoulders up. You want to take the dino arms. He's a velociraptor. You want to rotate that hinge and that tab. Oh, let's see it. It goes into that slot there. It clicks into place. And you want to bring this in. I like that. Rotate. Tap that in. And there you go. There you have Grimlock in his robot mode. And it's Dinobot with a new head, but hey, I like him. I like him. Let's take a look. You just lower this so much. Let's take a close here so we can take a look at the head sculpt. The helmet is in black. His eyes in green. I don't know if y'all can see it. You got a gunmetal gray mouth plate. Nice looking head sculpt. Nice molded details on, for the most part. Everything is just Dinobot. Like a primal condition. Now, articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint, so he can look up, he can look down, and you can go through a 360. Arms can go through a 360. He's got elbows, you got wrist rotation, and you got claw articulation. The legs can kick forward, and they don't kick back. And he's got knees, he can break his knees, and you got waist rotation. So, there you go. The tail, you can store it back here, or you can open up the tail, and you want to take out the sword. You can leave the tail like that, because Dinobot did. You want to tap this, you want to bring this in. And because of spinning two sword thing, I don't know. And you're going to take the sword and you want to turn this into his hand. And now you have your weapon stored up. And Grimlock's hand. So there you go. Now, since we reviewed Grimlock, now we're gonna review Mirage, and Mirage is a heavy remold of the Siege Mirage. So let's take a look at the details here. You got the front section remolded. There's a lot of remolding throughout this guy. You got the cockpit right there. For some reason, mine doesn't. Okay, never mind. You got the huge engine right there, small spoiler. And yeah, it does hide the chest more better than the Siege, so it does serve as headlights. Yeah, so here's the top, here's the bottom, and he rolls. And he rolls as rolling games should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here it is with the Siege Mirage. Everything wicked to be remoted is remoted. So you can see, not a lot. They share wheels. The only thing they share is the wheels. The legs transform the same way, so and a bunch of new things going on here. Stay. So this is it for accessories. Here's rocket launcher came into play. You got this rocket launcher. It has no paint. Nice one like this. This will be an issue. We'll get down to robo mode once we get to it. And you got this rifle. Now to store things, you get 2 ports on either side, so you can store. Alright, this. You want to rotate the missile. And that's pretty cool. I like the way how they store the weapons. I like that. Since there's nothing else to talk about the vehicle, now let's get down to the transformation shot we let. Much better. Move the weapons out to the side. First thing you want to do is you want to split. You want to split this. You want to take his arms and bring them up. And you want to bring them outward, like so. I'll get down to the rest of the transformation. On the upper body, you want to split this, split it. Okay, you want to bring this outward. You can see there is that tab right there, and it goes into that slot, and that tabs in super securely. Alright, I'm about to bring it. You want to rotate this leg around. His leg is the same thing, so what can you expect? You want to bring out the foot, bring it in. You want to rotate the leg. Now you got a leg all done. Second fast, and that's the first. You want to bring the wheel. You want to bring the wheel in, and you want to this tab. Both of them tabbing, clip in super tightly. You want to bring this down, bring the feet out, rotate the leg. Now you got the legs all done. Let's bring the camera up a bit so I can see what I'm doing. So you want to take this little panel right here. You want to bring this out. Take his head. Flip that out. And tap that back in. And you want to rock this back. And you want to bring this down. Just like so. You want to take the wheels. And bring them back. You have to bring the arms down, just like so. Take the spoiler, rotate them up, bring the hands out. So there you have Kingdom Mirage in this robot mode, and I definitely like this better than the Siege Mirage, because Siege Mirage was he's a great figure, but definitely I suggest more better, because I know everyone complained about that. I still have the Decepticon version, but I'm not going to be comparing to that. So, before we get down to more details, if you just give me a few moments. Just give me a few moments so I can get down to the details. So, let's take a look at the head sculpt here. Head sculpt is the same thing. You got the shoulder areas right there. It's a G1 Mirage. So, you get the white thighs. 26 up front. I honestly do like that. And here's the bag. Not a lot. It's the same thing as Mirage. It's the same thing that Siege Mirage would have. Now, articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you can do full 360. Arms, you go through 360. You can angle the swipe if you want. And you can go outward. You got 90 degrees elbow at the 90-degree elbow. And you got wrist rotation, do the transformation. Legs kick forward, they kick back. And you got knees too, so they can do kickbacks and you can do kick forwards. And you got your ankle tiltage. If you can move up as well. Oh yeah, I forgot that Grimlock has ankle tiltage as well. So did I think I didn't. And you can give him the guns if you wish. And now we can give him the shoulder launcher. Unfortunately, there's not a port for the shoulder, so everyone's gonna complain about that. I think the best way you can do it is to plug it in this back of his shoulder. Yeah, unfortunate, definitely unfortunate. And now for comparison, here it is with the Siege Mirage. Everything what can be remoted is remoted. I mean, they did remote the chest. They did remote the arms, the legs. But there is adapters for it from eBay, but I'm not gonna buy those because I don't serve eBay. So there you go. So there you have Kingdom Battle Across Time, Mirage, and Grimlock. I gotta say the two figures out the best is good. I really like those two guys. Maybe if I can get Sideswipe or Skyward, maybe I can review those as well. Maybe I can later sometime. But overall, the two figures are looking great so far whatsoever. But the transformations are very clever. The transformations are clever and enjoyable as well. If you can get the if you didn't check out my Transformers Kingdom playlist, check those out. If you didn't see my SMG4 reactions, check those out as well. And this is Dark Horror saying, see you later, Dark Shots. Actually, I'm not ready to go yet because of there's another issue with this guy, so it doesn't hold in very well. It doesn't hold in. Oh yeah, I also want to mention Happy Holidays to everyone. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording right now.